Welcome to this video on how to create a budget that works for you. In this video, we will guide you through the process of creating a budget that will help you manage your finances effectively. The first step in creating a budget is to understand its importance. A budget is a financial plan that helps you track your income and expenses. It is a tool that helps you make informed decisions about your spending and saving habits. Creating a budget is essential because it helps you 1. Manage your money effectively. A budget helps you keep track of your income and expenses, so you know exactly where your money is going. 2. Achieve your financial goals. By creating a budget, you can set financial goals and work towards achieving them. 3. Avoid debt. A budget helps you avoid overspending and accumulating debt. 4. Save money. By tracking your expenses, you can identify areas where you can cut back and save money. Now that you understand the importance of a budget, let's move on to the next segment, where we will discuss how to create a budget. In this segment, we will discuss how to assess your income and expenses to create a budget that works for you. The first step in creating a budget is to determine your income. Your income includes your salary, wages, and any other sources of income. Make a list of all your sources of income and add them up to get your total monthly income. The next step is to determine your expenses. Your expenses include your rent/mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation, entertainment, and any other expenses you have. Make a list of all your expenses and add them up to get your total monthly expenses. Once you have determined your income and expenses, you need to compare them. If your expenses are higher than your income, you need to find ways to cut back on your expenses. If your income is higher than your expenses, you can allocate the extra money towards savings or paying off debt. It's important to be realistic when assessing your income and expenses. Don't underestimate your expenses or overestimate your income. Be honest with yourself about your spending habits and make adjustments accordingly. In the next segment, we will discuss how to categorize your expenses and create a budget plan. In this segment, we will discuss how to categorize your expenses and create a budget plan. Categorizing your expenses is an important step in creating a budget. It helps you identify areas where you can cut back and save money. Here are some common expense categories. 1. Housing. This includes your rent/mortgage, property taxes, and home insurance. 2. Utilities. This includes your electricity, gas, water, and internet bills. 3. Transportation. This includes your car payments, gas, and maintenance expenses. 4. Food. This includes your groceries and dining out expenses. 5. Entertainment. This includes your movie tickets, concerts, and other leisure activities. 6. Debt. This includes your credit card payments, student loans, and any other debts you have. 7. Savings. This includes your emergency fund, retirement savings, and any other savings goals you have. Once you have categorized your expenses, you can create a budget plan. Start by allocating a certain amount of money to each category. Be realistic and make sure you have enough money for your essential expenses, such as housing and utilities. Next, prioritize your expenses. Make sure you allocate enough money towards your debts and savings goals. If you have any extra money left over, you can allocate it towards your entertainment or other non-essential expenses. It's important to review your budget plan regularly and make adjustments as needed. If you find that you're overspending in a certain category, you may need to cut back in other areas to stay within your budget. In the next segment, we will discuss some tips for sticking to your budget. In this segment, we will discuss some tips for sticking to your budget. Creating a budget is one thing, but sticking to it is another. Here are some tips to help you stay on track. 1. Track your expenses. Keep track of your expenses by using a budgeting app or spreadsheet. This will help you stay aware of your spending habits and make adjustments as needed. 2. Avoid impulse purchases. Before making a purchase, ask yourself if it's something you really need. If it's not, consider waiting a few days before making the purchase. 3. Use cash. Using cash instead of credit cards can help you stay within your budget. When you run out of cash, you know it's time to stop spending. 4. Set realistic goals. Make sure your budget goals are realistic and achievable. If you set goals that are too strict, you may become discouraged and give up. 5. Reward yourself. Set aside a small amount of money each month for a treat or reward. This will help you stay motivated and on track with your budget. Remember, sticking to a budget takes discipline and commitment. It may take some time to adjust to your new spending habits, but the rewards are worth it. In the final segment, we will summarize the key points of creating a budget that works for you.